Hello, my vacuum cleaner chums. How are you tonight? Today, this morning, this afternoon, whenever you decide to watch this. Well, July is well and truly here again. I seem to have overshot. I'm not quite done this at the right time, but it has been. I've had an extra week with the Junior, which has been performing very well. So now it is time to dissect it, see how well it's done, pop it back into retirement, although I am half tempted to sell it, but probably not. If anybody wants a 375 in tatty but very good condition with box tools and instructions for not an awful lot of money, please let me know. But for now, let us see how it has performed in its 3 weeks of use. Look, I just paused it. I'm watching Vacuum Cleaners, an ideal world. They had a Beko unplugged. Not Beko unplugged, this is the Hoover. They had a Beko cordless cleaner. Sadly, it doesn't quite live up to my namesake. I got my namesake years ago from a Beko telly. Now, they seem to have sold out. It happened when I was up in the loft getting the next vacuum cleaner down. So now they're selling the Hoover unplugged cordless, which looks shite, I'll be honest, and the awful little Hoover handheld. I basically have done a few reviews of that, and again, it is toss. So, here we go. We're going to take the belt off anyway, because I always store it without the belt. There's a little bit of fluff there, look. Yeah, it's done very well this. I've been quite impressed. It's been a little bit laborious, mainly because of its size. It is tiny. Teeny tiny. If you look underneath, not an awful lot has got caught around the brush roll, which is very nice indeed. The bumper is utterly shot, sadly, but they do that. That's the old rubber. The handle's not far off, and it's already got a new cable on it. But what we really need to look at is the bag. There's a big clump of dirt in the bag. I haven't held back. It's being used to clean up after dissecting other vacuums, general cleaning up. Let's have a look. Right, it's not blocked up there. Obviously that opens up when the dirt goes in. So let's take off the bag, and obviously normally this would be a disgusting job because it would be full, but because we fitted the internal bag, it's not too bad, and that's what it looks like now after all of its use. Oh, I didn't get any scissors. That was silly. Hang on, we got some nail scissors up here. After all the effort we went to fit this blooming bag, snip, off it comes. Ooh, that's not too bad at all. That is a good way full, with lots of lovely bashed up dirt. Do like that about dirty fan vacuums. See if you managed to hoover up. That me paw is a plaster. That'll be for my finger. Look, my finger's not doing too bad now. There it is. Can't actually feel anything on top of the skin, so it is dead, but it's healed up nicely. Not too bad. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, I don't really want to tip it out, I'll be honest, but I don't need to. You can see, look. That's very good indeed. Lots of Cheerios. Charlie does like to throw his Cheerios all over the floor. Tell you what, look, we'll scuff that off just to give that a bit of a clean, just to get the worst of the crud out. Obviously that bit of the bag will take a battering because it's where everything passes through. So if I can make this stupid tripod stand up, I think I need to upgrade my kit. My kit which cost all the £3 on eBay. So we'll turn that inside out again, and we can pull the bag up properly now because it's not being held out by something else. We'll pop the bag slide on. I'll do it off camera because I'm silly. There we go. Lovely. pop that in there, and that can go in the bin. So yes, do highly recommend this hack. I know that some people use SIBO bags, which probably would work because they're longer. That was a Miele S7 bag, and it was a little bit short. So if it was a long bag, it would have worked really well because it would have inflated better, I think. And I probably wouldn't go buy genuine SIBO bags. It does seem a little bit overkill, especially when you can get the fleecy Bojack pattern part bags an awful lot cheaper on eBay. I highly recommend the mod for any old Hoover that needs an internal cloth bag. Internal other bag than the cloth bag. So there we go. Bye bye Hoover Jr. What next? Well, let's have a look. And here is what will be July's vacuum. Bit of a wild card this. I hadn't actually thought of it until a few days ago actually. It's orange. Can we guess what it is? It's a Vax. It's my Air Revolve pet, which I bought a few years ago now, before I did me talking chuntery videos. So you've probably seen it on YouTube if you go quite far back, but only the short ones that I used to do, and I used it for a couple of weeks and boxed it back up and put it in the loft because this machine has many failings. One of them was hard floor. I mean, even on the laminate that we got under this piece of shit carpet, it stuck to it like glue. God knows what it'd be like on lino, say, which isn't stuck down and will suck up. But while we've still got this carpet, and there's a few things I want to do to it before we get rid of it after the summer, I thought, well, let's have another go at the Air Revolve, because I'd also quite like to strip it down and see how it works. So we'll have a look at it. So we may as well do a second unboxing, because I did put it back. Don't think the paperwork's in here, that'll be in my files. But it went back pretty much. I think there might be a couple of bits different. Have to watch Ibasiak's unboxing of his. So we have the wand, which is ever so clunky. It's got the stupid fitting there, but that's how little I've used it. Pop that there. What else is there? There's the incredibly short but electronic hose. See, even with that open, it's still stuck to the floor. It's a good cleaner in many ways, it's a shite cleaner in others. This hose contains electrical wires. It's not as a cobweb. Hoping nothing horrific falls out of here. It's been right at the back of the loft. There you go. You can see the hose, the wire inside the hose, which is a pain because it means it doesn't twist either end. That's such a short hose. Such a short hose indeed. What is here? Quite nice actually, because it's bent. Ooh, but it's so soft. It's like stroking a kitten or a loved one pubic hair. It's ever so soft. That should sort itself out soon. I might give it a dunk in some hot water. The quite long and very thick crevice tool there. We won't be getting this out. That's the shite hard floor tool, which is basically just a rubber squeegee, and oh, it sets your teeth on edge just using it. Hang on. Ignore my holy trousers. These are my slobbing about the house trousers. You can see how little use that's had. It is awful, literally. Scrape, scrape. Bleh. You can go back in there. If there was an adapter to make normal 32mm tools fit this, it would be so much better. What else is there? Some empty bubble wrap. Actually, that needs to go back on that. I might put that back together properly in a minute. Random packets that I should have put it together properly the first time. I probably will get this out because the sofas will need doing. The problem with the Junior is that the dusting hasn't really ever been done, apart from by hand. The sofas haven't been cleaned, so yeah. Here's the horrendously huge upholstery tool. So we'll keep that out. We'll keep to the three normal. I think that's it actually. And then finally the massive, incredibly good but poorly articulating power nozzle with its really stiff brushes. Oh look, there's remains of its last use. This does work well, but does that a lot. But I'm quite looking forward to using that on actual carpet. Last time we had the rug that used to be here and the awful carpet upstairs. Didn't have any of this, so it's been quite nice to see how it actually works. And then the actual machine itself. Oh, that's just a plug holder. Oh, it seems I even put the knot back in the bag. Hang on. Enjoy your view of the hose whilst I undo this. Just open it a little bit while you are otherwise engaged. I do love this design. It is such a cool thing. Shame it's so bloody awful. We have the actual machine itself, the Air Revolve. Heavily based on the, is it the Lute? The Lute that used to be like this. I can't remember the name. I'd love one, but I can't remember the name. I imagine the Lute would have been horrendously better. That bit articulates. Let's pop this back in the box. Tidy up in a minute properly, but let's get some of it out of the way. Let's pop that back. The elastic bands that might be in here somewhere. Yeah, there's one. So I'll put it back properly because it is a long-term machine. I'm sort of hoping that it becomes quite rare in the future. But it's not about. It was quite cheap actually. I bought it in the Vax factory damaged box sale a few years ago now. It's been one of the council tax rebate. So here it is. That's quite fun. There's the inside of it. Look, I am hoping once I've used it to strip it apart and do a refurb thread on it. Just because it's just so interesting. Here's the cord. Shockingly small cord. I'll give it that. Rewind buttons at the front. And here is the bin. Now, the main Achilles heel of, well, as you know, either from following my channel or through bitter experience, Vax's filtration is shocking. And this is no exception. This has been washed before I put it back. And yeah, you can see that underneath inside there. This is going to get inches thick with dust. That is going to get very clogged very quickly. I should be keeping the DC-16 on standby to vac it off every so often. But here's the bin. Dirt swooshes round like that. I think this inner bit comes out. Yeah, well, it does. It's just fallen out. So yeah, there you go. It's remained signs of its previous use. I just sort of emptied it and wiped it out. I want to do a proper refurbishment and then probably put it away for a bit longer. Might even see if I can sneak it at my mum's. That's where all my long-term cleaners go. How does this fit on? Hang on. Right, I need to line something up. Aha. Good job we checked that because that wasn't actually lined up properly. And I haven't put this filter back on properly. Let's do that now. There we go. So yes, and then that all lines up with the hole there and simply clicks in. Done. The hose just clips on. Oh, carpet. The extension wand clicks on. There we go. We'll snap that into there. And we're ready to go. It parks like this. I think you've probably all seen our Vax unboxing, so I probably don't need to go into too much detail on that, but I'll do my own version. Like I said, I didn't do my unboxing videos when I got this. So there would have been some pictures on various forums. Just shut the door. There's my DC-33 that I'm going to start putting together tonight, so I can sell it at the weekend. Let's pull some cable out. I think this is it. This is nearly it, actually. Oh no, there's a bit more. There you go, that's it. The cable is very short indeed. Yeah, what a big house with this. Oh, I haven't prepared at all. Hang on. Don't know if it's on or off. It's off. Ooh, we'll leave it like that for now, because you can use it like that. And it spins itself around. All we have to do... I don't think that was blocked. That was the... was that the cyclone clicking in? Yeah, the suction. And it's down. It's a bit of a workout, and it's all coming back to me now. It works slightly better. The handle's lower because you end up holding it higher. Because as you can see, that needs to pivot back a bit more, but it'll snap if I do it more. So yeah, it needs to sort of be held upright. But look at these track marks in this rubbish carpet, and over here. It is very good. This is what's in the hallway. I'm quite pleased with that. It didn't like putting back. This is heavily worn, this bit. That's what it should be like. And as you can see, if I focus, it isn't here because obviously that's where we come in. Yeah, it's picked up a fair bit of dirt. Obviously some of that will be from the Junior that we have just sorted. Let's have a look at the filter. See what I mean? It's almost tempting to cut a bit of HEPA flow from not that bag. Well, I probably could. Just use that outer there. Just to cut something to be a sacrificial layer, but then it'll probably clog up sooner. Yeah, I'm just going to have to every week keep a check on that, I think. So it's such a shame it doesn't filter better. Such a... oh. Ooh, what happened there? Have I popped it open? Oh, I wonder if I've... Where's that come from? I don't know. Oh dear. Definitely come from there. I know, let's clean it up. Hang on. Let me get a dusting brush. Which fits on like that. I just turned. That's something else. If you hold it wrong, you catch the on-off button. There we go. I won't do too much more because it is quite late. It's 9:15. I'm off work tomorrow, so I might. Oh, I'll turn it again. So there we go. Just remember that I've shut the loft up now and I've got the flipping box to put back. I'll hide that tonight and put it back tomorrow. So there we go. This is going to be July. I'm almost, actually, now I think about it, quite glad I have overshot this by a week. So it means I haven't got to use this for a full month. I can think of something else. Probably what I was going to have originally before I thought, oh, let's get the Air Revolve out. It is a lovely looking thing. It is such a shame, really, I suppose, that, well, it's almost a shame it's made by Vax, but then I can't think of anybody else who would take the risk to make something like this. It could be so much more improved upon if the filtration was better and that floor head articulated more. In the UK, and this is also one of the reasons I remember buying it now, because it's got an electronic power head on a cylinder. We don't get that in the UK, really. Sebo do it, but it's very expensive. Miele did it. I don't think they do a full electronic power head anymore. The Revolutions used to do it, and again, they were phenomenally expensive. I mean, I've got the powered head for my Miele S5, but you have to run the cable all the way up and around. I must get that back out at some point. But yeah, in the UK, a cylinder, electronic power head cylinder is a very rare beast indeed. So I thought, oh, the price was right on this. It was only £99. Oh, one day I'll sell it, but not now. I'm going to enjoy it. The place is a good dust, so it'll be good for that for a start. And it is a lovely thing. Plus Charlie hasn't seen it yet. That's good enough. So there we go. I'm going to pack this away and hide that for tonight. Pop this up to try and get it up tonight on Thursday. No, Wednesday. Thursday tomorrow. And then I best do the washing up and get on with my DC-33 because the parts will arrive. That needs a cyclone gasket. And I was out of post filters. So I ordered those with the very last of my money because I've been battling car. That's another reason why this is late. I've been battling car problems. The car failed its MOT a week before last on rear braking balance. And it turns out that one of the calipers is knackered. The handbrake just doesn't work on it. It's a common Laguna fault apparently. So that arrived today. So I'll be fitting that on Sunday and then whacking it in for another MOT. So I've gone past the retest period. That'll be going in next week. The Sebo has gone. Out there is a 2011 Henry that I replaced the motor on in January and took the PCB out. That was Partex back and it is utterly minging, so that's in the soak tonight. Do that tomorrow. I've got a hose to wash for that as well. Might do that tomorrow night. So there we go. This is July's vacuum, a little update on my life. Thank you very much for watching. And I shall see you soon. I've got a few videos planned actually, so it could be interesting. But no more tonight. Stuff to do. So, ta-ra for now.